Welcome to the Eisenhower Presidential Library. I am William Snyder, the curator, and we have a new exhibit celebrating the library's 50th birthday. But first, ever wonder what a presidential library is? There are 13 presidential libraries across the United States that are part of the National Archives and Records Administration. The first part of our new exhibit begins describing all of the 13 libraries and their locations, beginning with President Hoover and running up through George W. Bush. We're not like your local public library. This is a sealed research library where we protect all of the documents and related artifacts of a president, his administration, and his life. This exhibit celebrates the 50th anniversary of the library. President Eisenhower came to Abilene on May 1st, 1962 to dedicate the newly finished building. May 1st was purposely selected because it was Ike's mom's 100th birthday. But why Abilene? When Ike's mom died in 1946, Ike and his 5 brothers turned the family home into a museum and built the first portion of what would become Eisenhower's Presidential Museum. The exhibit also provides an overview of the planning, funding, and building process of the library. This sketch is one of my favorite artifacts on display in the exhibit. It shows one of the early designs of the library before the final design was selected. Another interesting artifact that is on display in the exhibit is the silver-plated shovel that President Eisenhower used in October of 1959 for the groundbreaking of the library building. Even before the building was completed, presidential documents from Washington, D.C. started arriving by the truckload in 1961. Over 30,000 people came to Abilene for the dedication, including Vice President Lyndon Johnson. All presidential libraries are designed with offices for the president's use for his lifetime. But we don't only have documents from the president's administration, we also have artifacts that he received, such as the vase that was on display in his office that was given to him by the Japanese Prime Minister. Just what does a research library do? Many of our visitors ask this question, and so we have created a Tools of the Trade section of the exhibit showing a section of the stacks where documents are kept. Many of the documents and periodicals were photographed for microfilm. Another important task of the presidential libraries is preservation. Visitors will see a section of the exhibit showing what happens when certain documents and types of papers and photographs are not properly maintained. So just what is the end result at a research library? Many books have been written about Eisenhower, most of them with research conducted here in the original documents from the President's administration. The Eisenhower Presidential Library 50th Anniversary exhibit is on display through March of 2013. The Presidential Library and Museum are open 7 days a week, and we are located in Abilene, Kansas, exit 275 off of I-70.